7 reasons why Kingdom is the greatest underrated anime. There are some people who will tell you not to bother with the Kingdom anime. Just stick with the manga, they say. Wrong. Totally wrong. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why. Is Kingdom an anime worth watching? Absolutely. If you love high-stakes strategy, emotional arcs that punch you in the gut, and epic historical storytelling on a scale most anime wouldn't even dare attempt, then Kingdom might just become your new favorite series. It's been hiding in plain sight for over a decade, but most anime fans don't realize the gem sitting right in front of them. Quick side note, if you want to get paid to use Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, click the link in the description. It also supports the channel, so win-win. Now, let's dive in. Here are 7 reasons why Kingdom is the greatest underrated anime. And trust me, stick around for reason number 1. It will absolutely blow your mind. Number 7, the opening move. Kingdom doesn't start with an epic battle or an overpowered hero reveal. No, it starts with betrayal. 2 war orphans, Shin and Hugh, dream of glory. They train day and night with nothing but wooden swords and impossible ambition. They want to climb out of the mud and one day become great generals under heaven. But then tragedy strikes, and Shin, still just a boy, is suddenly pulled into a secret plan involving a young king on the run. That king is Ace, and this chance encounter, born out of loss and betrayal, sets the stage for one of the most legendary partnerships in anime. Right away, you're thrown into life and death stakes, political coups, assassins in the dark, and the spark of an unbreakable bond that will eventually shape the future of China itself. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Number 6, a shonen hero who actually grows. Shin isn't your typical chosen one protagonist. There's no secret bloodline, no hidden magical power, no prophecy pointing to him as humanity's savior. He starts at the very bottom, swinging a rusted sword in the battlefield that doesn't care whether he lives or dies. He bleeds, he suffers, and every step forward feels like it could also be his last. But unlike most anime heroes, every bit of his growth is earned through blood, loss, strategy, and an obsession so intense it borders on madness. Shin claws his way up from nothing. Watching him evolve from a nameless grunt to a commander respected and feared by thousands is one of the most satisfying journeys in anime history. His story is living proof that greatness isn't given, it's taken. Number 5, battle tactics that will blow your mind. Kingdom isn't about who can throw the hardest punch, it's about who can outthink the other. Generals don't just fight with swords, they weaponize terrain, morale, weather, and deception. Every army movement is like a chess piece sliding into place, and every clash is a test of intellect as much as strength. And here's the genius of it. You'll actually find yourself pausing episodes just to break down the brilliance of a single maneuver. A well-timed feint, a trap hidden in plain sight, a decision that looks suicidal until you realize the bigger picture. This isn't just flashy action. It's war IQ turned into art. Number 4, the king with a dream. While Shin is carving his way through the battlefield, another story unfolds inside the palace walls. Ace, the rightful king of Qin and the future emperor of a unified China, carries a dream so impossible that most laugh in his face. He wants peace through unity. Not endless conquest, not selfish glory, but true stability in a world defined by chaos and war. He's not just a ruler, he's a visionary, and his bond with Shin becomes the emotional heartbeat of the series. The king and the soldier rising side by side, one with vision, the other with unshakable will. If you've ever wanted a story where a leader and a warrior grow together, shoulder to shoulder, this is it. Number 3, legendary generals that feel like gods. Enter the war gods. These are not your everyday commanders. These are larger-than-life figures who bend the battlefield to their will. There's Uki, the great general whose laughter alone can freeze an entire army. There's Kanki, a former bandit king whose brutal, almost sadistic methods make even his allies question him. And then there's Riboku, the genius of Zhao, a strategist so brilliant that you'll find yourself rooting for him even when he's the enemy. When these figures step onto the battlefield, everything changes. Battles don't just escalate, they transform into legendary events you'll never forget. Number 2, gut-wrenching sacrifices. And here's the brutal truth about Kingdom: no one is safe. Mentors, comrades, rising stars, characters you grow attached to, characters who feel destined for greatness, are cut down without mercy. But here's the thing, it's never cheap. Every loss carries weight. Every sacrifice pushes Shin further down his path, but also carves scars into his heart. This is war, and Kingdom makes sure you feel every inch of the cost. The grief, the rage, the desperate determination to make those sacrifices mean something. Number 1, the moment that changed everything. And then comes the moment. A turning point so explosive, so emotionally devastating, that it doesn't just elevate the series, it transcends it. One battle, one speech, one last stand. I won't spoil it here, but when you see it, you'll understand. This is where Kingdom becomes more than an underrated series. It becomes a masterpiece. It's the kind of moment that stays with you. The kind of scene that makes you sit in silence long after the credits roll. And it's the reason Kingdom fans are among the most loyal, passionate, and heartbreakingly devoted anime communities out there. I remember watching the Coalition War arc and feeling conflicting emotions. I was in awe of the storytelling, the action, the strategy, and the heart this piece of fiction had. It was the culmination of everything the show had built so far. At the same time, I felt sad because I knew so many of my friends, family, and even people in the anime community would never experience this masterpiece, all because of the false narrative out there. I will tell you right now, don't believe the anime slander. The way critics talk about Kingdom, you would think the show was unwatchable, but it's far from that. In fact, seasons 1 and 2 are solid, what most people would call a good watch. And by season 3, the animation improves so much that it becomes a great watch. Just so you know, season 6 drops this October 2025. It wouldn't be renewed for a 6th season if the anime was trash. Do you know how hard it is to get 6 seasons of anything, even with a good reputation? I mean, I'm still waiting for a new Hajime no Ippo season like One Piece fans are waiting for the reveal of the One Piece. It's been over 20 years. Oda, time to wrap it up, my G. Nah, I'm capping. Oda's one of the GOATs. He can go on for as long as he wants. Anyway, Kingdom getting a 6th season with a bad rep? That's insane. That doesn't happen unless it's that good. So for those of you all who wanted to check it out but got discouraged or didn't even know Kingdom had an anime, go try it for yourself. Be more than pleasantly surprised. Be amazed by its greatness. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you watch the next one about Beastars. You won't want to miss out.